What's up, gang? Welcome to another YouTube video with me and my boy Rasul.
I'm homeless.
What's happening right now is we going to somebody's crib right now, but you feel me? We're gonna be getting into how to pay to play for high school athletes and why it's wrong.
Record for you.
Straight. All right, boys. We back. And basically the topic is pay to play and high school athletics. And what I'm really thinking about this squad, my Elliott Gangsters, the Day Nation, I'm thinking it's not good due to people not having like enough money and like pay to play for these sports, due to it being unfair to those kids who don't have the home life to, you know, support this. Anyways, check out this calm little poll. All right, with y'all boys, I'm back at it again, you know, but I'm gonna get into some real talk. Reason number one, as we were talking for the pay to play on high school athletes, we was talking about the low income people. I think that's reason number one. The low income people, definitely, my bad boys, gotta go outside real quick. The low income people are definitely targeted by this reason on why pay to play to high school sports are actually bad, due to the fact that most players can't afford the sport due to like financial problems. And also in reason number one, the University of Michigan has stated that certain or 61% of people had to pay $1,000 or more and they were low income. And they couldn't pay it due to like schools charging $1,000 fees. And in 2009, after the crisis, they had spoken that I believe it was the University of Illinois. They had said that a lot of programs and schools had dropped their programs in general for like certain sports due to people not being able to pay their high to like fees for the sport. I'll see y'all boys in a minute with reason number two.
Things that we found that was really concerning is that kids from lower income households were substantially less likely to participate in middle and high school sports.
All right, gang, you know we back at it in the bed though. I'm gonna explain clip number one. Clip number one is basically showing how people are pinching their pockets to try to go play, but not everyone can actually play. You feel me? We're going on the second one. All right, y'all boys, back at it again, Day Nation. Come on. Reason number two, the way we be talking. The reason that we're going, number two, is we're going with inequality between schools. Why is Elliott saying this? Y'all wondering, huh? But I got y'all, no worries. I'm saying this because certain schools and districts are usually poorer than others, so the wealthier districts will be able to keep their programs rather than the poor districts not having enough players to pay the the fees, and then not be able to play. So therefore, certain areas will drop their programs while others wouldn't. So it becomes a division kind of between like people who can play the sport and people who can't, rather with like richer and poorer schools and areas. See y'all boys in number three.
We had guys that just didn't show up to the weight room, left for other schools to see if they can get starting positions there for less money.
Clip number two is showing the divinity in between two different schools due to how people are transferring to different districts and different schools to see if they can maybe not pay or pay less in order to earn a spot. So it's showing the divinity between wealthy schools and unrich schools to where what kind of players they get, who they get, and where the players go. On to number three. Reason number three. So I'm coming out with this one. Well, we did some research back, you know, looking at all these sources and stuff. And I have found that by the CDC, which is like a program, you know, going around this stuff, that kids that will be involved in sports and school activities, like that can actually play, like pay the fees and actually play, are more likely to stop doing bad activities and get better grades in school and participate more statistically. I believe it's about like 85 to 90% perform better when they're, you know, I believe it's actually 75. But what I'm saying here is the people who have access to these sports due to like the pay to play, they're going on to do better things in school academically, while the people who can't, they kind of throw their lives away a little bit more, if that makes sense. See y'all boys, that's three reasons, baby. Come on.
It's a huge part of the high school experience.
High school sports are back.
Study after study has shown that kids who are more actively engaged in their school are going to do better academically. They're going to do better socially, emotionally.
Video number three is explaining how I stated earlier how like academically people would do better when they're in high school sports, and showing that like there is studies done to it. So it's on the news. Come on, gang. Day Nation, that's the three freaking reasons. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in a minute, you feel me? Kudos.